My name is Brian Hudson, and we want to sing a song for you tonight that we've had so many requests for, and we sang this Monday night, and we had so many requests for this week that people have come by the table and have said how this song has blessed them. And, you know, this song talks about the prodigal son, one of the most talked about or preached about sermons of all the Bible, I believe. And the story of the Bible is the prodigal son that I love so much. But not only did I read that story, but not so long ago I became that story. I became a prodigal. But I'm so thankful tonight I stand here restored. I stand here renewed and redeemed by the blood of Christ, that He loves me. And tonight, if you're struggling with something, you think you've gone so far that you can't go back home, let me encourage you, you can go home. Your Heavenly Father is waiting with open arms, and He loves you. Let this song bless you tonight. Listen. Almighty God, the great I am, immovable rock, omnipotent, powerful, awesome Lord, victorious warrior, commanding King of kings, mighty conqueror, and the only time I ever saw Him run was when He ran to me. He took me in His arms, held my head to His chest, said, "My son's come home again," lifted my face, wiped the tears from my eyes, with forgiveness in His voice. He said, "Son, do you know I still love you?" He caught me by surprise when God ran. The day I left home, I knew I'd broken His heart. I wondered then if things would ever be the same. Then one night I remembered His love for me. Down a dusty road ahead I could see it was the only time, it was the only time I ever saw Him run, was when He ran to me. He took me in His arms, held my head to His chest, said, "My son's come home again," lifted my face, wiped the tears from my eyes, with forgiveness in His voice. He said, "Son, do you know I still love you?" He caught me by surprise. Then He brought me to my knees when God ran. I saw Him run to me. I was so ashamed, all alone and so far away. But now I know that He's been waiting.